Hello, it's Diana Marchand from dianamarchand.com and founder of Raw Foods Made Simple. And welcome to my video. I know the lighting's really bright. I'm glowing, I think. Anyways, I am going to show you something quick and easy. So I have boiled some water. And that's what this is right here, boiling water. But so this afternoon, I did a video you guys are going to see sometime. But this is my rice noodle salad that I made up with ingredients I had already chopped and made in the fridge. So I had some cabbage chopped up, purple cabbage, white cabbage, some green onions. Then I also had some peas, some green peas, just thawed in hot water. You just thaw them and you drain them. Then I had some bell peppers cut up. So anyways, I made this rice noodle salad this afternoon with veggies I had prepped and cut in my fridge, along with, of course, having some rice noodles cooked in your fridge. Here's just some I have left. The vermicelli thin rice noodles. I chop them, put them in here, container. And here is some leftover of my bowl of chopped various vegetables. Now I don't put cucumber in here or tomatoes because they tend to go bad. It's a bit of broccoli, bell pepper, different types of cabbages, some green onions. Yeah, that's what's in this anyways. So that was that. So I kind of gathered some things, put it in the bowl, added some rice noodles, made up a tamari, apple cider vinegar, sesame oil, and oil dressing that went on this rice noodle salad, which is really good. And there's also some chopped tomatoes. So I had some of this for lunch. And now what I wanted to do was have something warm and hot. And so I have some water boiling, and I put in half, because this is a small batch, half of a bouillon cube vegetable. So vegetable bouillon cubes, I put half of that in here to give it some flavor like a soup. Now, if I felt like it, I would really first saute some onions, garlic, and ginger with some oil in the bottom of this pot. Saute that a bit, then add the water, bring it to boil, then add the bouillon cube. That's normally what I would do. But for a really fast version, I'm doing this. So all I have to do now is, this is hot and heated, is I am adding this salad that I had today. I'm throwing it right in there because I want to make a soup out of it. So it's in there now. I'm going to add some more rice noodles. Rice noodles to it. Now the vermicelli, if you cook them, then rinse them in cold water, and then chop them, then they don't stick together in one big lump. So I have that. I can choose to add a few more veggies to the soup. Excuse me. And of course I could add even some frozen peas in this because they'll just thaw and cook in here. So I'm just going to heat this up. Now to flavor the soup, like I said, I put a little bit of dressing on here, so on my salad. So I had pre-made some dressing, which, like I said, it was tamari, apple cider vinegar, olive oil, a bit of sesame oil, and you could also grate some fresh garlic in it, and then this would be really good. So this is a fast way to have another meal with some of the ingredients you already had prepped in your fridge. So this soup. So this soup right here, I watered it down. So of course I'm going to need more flavor in it. So what I'm going to do is add in some more flavoring. And the way I like to flavor anything that is more of an Asian style, because I'm adding some dal. Okay, so flavoring the soup now. Now usually I like to put wakame and some sort of seaweed, but I don't have any left. But I do have some dulse. This is some dulse, and it is really soft when it's fresher. And it can be pulled apart, ripped apart, but I like putting it in the soup right before I eat it because otherwise it breaks apart, kind of dissolves almost. But it does have a salty flavor, right? Really good in Asian style things. So I know I talked about tamari, but actually what I am using right now is something called Bragg's, and it's like a soy sauce. Yeah, it's just like a soy sauce anyway, so like tamari. But this is what I happen to be using right now. It's wheat-free. And then there's also, you can buy a wheat-free tamari. That's what I tend to use. So I'm just going to pour in some. Now, coconut aminos is really ideal. If you are somebody, I suggest definitely not using too much soy, but for me, if I have coconut aminos, I actually get a really bad headache. But you can buy coconut aminos now, which taste just like soy sauce, much better for you. So it adds a flavor. And then also I'm going to add a little bit of toasted sesame oil to it. This is a pure sesame oil that I have. And you don't need much because it has a really strong flavor. So I'm going to add a bit of that to it. And then of course you're going to taste, right? You're going to taste and see, do you like the flavor? It's super hot. So I'm being really careful. That tastes really good. I might just try putting a bit of this sriracha in, but I think I'll do it when I pour it in my bowl, then I can control it. If I put too much in, I won't ruin the whole bowl of soup, the whole pot of soup. So my soup is done. It's nicely hot, super fast, really easy. And I happen to have in my fridge some wilted kale because it's so, I had way more than this. I used a lot this afternoon. It is so easy to add to salads, to add to soups, to add to stir fries, to sautés, anything. Wilted kale is just kale, chopped up, washed, of course, de-stemmed, thrown into a big bowl once you spin it in the salad spinner. Add some olive oil, just a bit, just a touch of olive oil, and some salt. Massage it together with your fingers so you soften the kale. It sits, it softens, it becomes wilted, more like it's cooked. So right before I eat it, when I put the soup into my bowl, I love adding some greens to it, some fresh greens. You know, whether it's arugula is excellent, spinach, Swiss chard chopped, collards chopped, or kale chopped. That's what I love adding to my soup at the last minute. So good. So I wish I don't have, I can pour something here, I guess. It's gonna be messy. I don't have a ladle, so I'm just gonna show you better, I guess, in here. Be a little messy. Okay, so here is my soup. I don't know if you can see it, steaming hot. There it is right there. And then, like I said, I love adding in some fresh greens on top. And they'll just cook and soften as they sit in there. The more greens you get into your diet, the better. Remember that. So then I just pour in some fresh greens. Okay, so wasn't that a very fast soup? This is it in the bowl. It's really hot with my fresh greens in it. And now I'm going to eat it, and I'm going to have a hot dish, a hot soup. So that's how fast and easy. And I have, well, maybe enough for tomorrow too. Anyways, thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to join my Facebook community, Women Creating Healthy Lives with Passion and Purpose, for some more tips, for some more free trainings that I'll be putting up, for more recipes, for more ideas. Anyways, keep yourself healthy. Life's an adventure. It's time to start living it. Okay, bye-bye.